Wednesday, May 11th, 2023. Today on the Daily Review, we discuss a movie by Wim Wenders entitled Kings of the Road. With your professor, me, Joe LaRocca. Maybe I should say that with your professor, me, Joe LaRocca, because I don't have to say Professor Joe LaRocca and feel like I'm lying. I mean, I'm an adjunct. Okay, so anyway, I'm like just high on art right now. Holy smokes. Is that a thing? That's a stupid thing to say. I just finished Kings of the Road by Wim Wenders from 1978, shot by Robbie Mueller, beautiful black and white. It's like a West German Western road movie, drama, buddy comedy kind of thing. It's shot in black and white. I already said that. And it's 3 hours long, and it's the best movie I've seen in a really long time. It spoke directly to my filmmaking sensibilities and to questions I have in my own life and themes I have in my own life. And the end is so beautiful and is it's really right at the heart of filmmaking, this movie. It's kind of amazing, and I feel it's like, I shouldn't be so negative. I was about to say I feel stupid for never having seen this before, really not even heard of it. And thank you to Gotham for having, he watched it and was like, you got to watch that. And I know if he doesn't realize this, then he's nuts. He always, right, when he's like, you have to watch this movie, it's always like, has some themes in it that we've been talking about in conversation or something like that, or something that I think he knows will be good for me to watch because it'll answer some questions I'm having in my own life. Maybe he doesn't realize he's doing that. I'm talking directly to you, Gotham. Are you doing that? Are you like, oh, he's questioning these things, I should show him, if I see like, oh, and then I see a movie that, oh, that has that thing that we were talking about, I should make him watch that. And that's why I think you should watch The Wicker Man. That'll be funny once you watch The Wicker Man. Anyway, back to this. Simple story. It is about Bruno Winter, a man who drives around in a big truck repairing movie theater projectors. And he lives on the road, baby. He's got no home, really. No woman, no family, nothing. Just kind of travels around. Grew up with his mother. And then there is then there's Robert Lander, and he is suicidal and depressed and just left his lady back in Genoa, and he doesn't know what to do, and he just kind of tags along. They meet, he tags along, and it's their friendship, as they try. It's kind of like a hangout film as they go along. There's no real plot, as they just kind of two loons, and it explores a lot of different themes like freedom and loneliness and how they're kind of tied together, and depression and suicide and relationships between men and women and men and men and women. Well, no, actually not that one so much, but parents, friendships, parentships, relationships, that kind of stuff. And it's like an end of an era kind of movie, Germany coming out, these kids the people in the story, they grew up, they were probably babies or little kids during World War II. Some massive effect on their childhood was kind of like in a depressed state in which they grew up, and still some of that's kind of like still in existence, and the movie kind of takes place on the border between East and West, which probably has more political and sociological and emotional meaning that I could ever understand, because I'm not from that country. But the music is all like Rolling Stones or Rolling Stones adjacent, or Neil Young adjacent kind of stuff, which is so great. And at first it feels contradictory, because you're like, what are these Germans doing, taking our like what feels like quintessentially American music? Yes, I know Neil Young is from Canada, but it feels like American road trip music kind of stuff. And then plastering on that, it just which the fact that he's Canadian proves the point even more. Like the universality of the music and the like instantaneously, I was like, I have been to Germany, but I don't really know too much about it. And but as a storytelling device, it's like instantly I'm like, yeah, I can relate to this. Like, yeah, there's no different. Just roads, driving anywhere in the civilized world. You know what I mean. Pretty pretty much what we do, what we know. But there's a huge other theme of Americanism and the West pushing on, and Jack Daniels and the music, and they always sing in English, and the movies and the culture thing. And there's a great line: the Yanks have colonized our subconscious. Holy crap! I wish I could write that well. Just to even think of that. Damn. Anyway, it's beautiful. It's amazing. One of my favorite scenes is he like splices in porn footage with like a violent news footage and shows it to this lady who runs the theater, and it reminded me of like the end of the comedy, or like near the end of the comedy. And there's also like there's so many things going on, but there's like something between like these machines that like are used to show media, because at one point Robert goes back to his home, and where his father has like an old typeset printer kind of thing, and he spends all night, the guy spends all night fixing it. And like, I don't know, maybe it's like an antiquated thing. There's so, and how they're both like great at this kind of thing that's changing or is becoming antiquated. I don't know. There's a lot of pictures in every frame. It looks like this. Like it's really good. Odie, what did you think? You watched a lot of it. Oh, sorry, you're not really in here. Damn. Audio, see? Yeah, I know. If I turn that, the audio goes out for obvious reasons. Okay. Oh, God, I could talk about this movie for the rest of my life, I think. There's so many, like, road trip little doodads that I bet didn't really exist before this. Like getting the sunglasses, or maybe it did exist. Like, stopping at the rest stop and getting weird, funny sunglasses, or just singing songs together in the car, like Tommy Boy, It's really good. I would watch it if you can find it. It's on Mubi, where movies are born. It is Powerless, Priceless, Dead Man. Holy crap. It's like a haiku. Anyway, I would super duper watch this, and the last like 2 minutes are so good. Everything about it's good. I got nothing to say. Let's pull some cards. Let's pull some cards. Natalia Portmandio. Natalie Portman. Let's put it. The most beautiful woman to ever live. It's Natalie Portman. And Johan Seirele. That sort of looks like him. Okay. Okay. John C. Reilly is in I mean, this is easy because like Natalie Portman, because I'm just trying to think of which way to go, but Natalie Portman is in Your Highness. Remember that movie? Is it called Your Highness? Yeah, Your Highness with James Franco. And James Franco has probably been in something with John C. Reilly, right? Natalie Portman is in Closer with. I can't think of John C. Reilly movies. Heart 8. Boogie Nights, obviously. Gangs in New York. What's it? John C. Reilly, Step Brothers. Okay, yeah, that's fun. I mean, that's a long way. I'm just gonna do it because we're on the show, and you guys in the comments can come up with something better. But John C. Reilly is in Talladega Nights. with uh, uh, Will Ferrell. Will Ferrell is in... What am I doing? Look at my hair is like falling out. God damn. Getting old stupid. Okay, Natalie Portman is in... I want to do it good. I want to do it good. John C. Reilly. Is in literally 20,000 movies. But I'm going to go with The River Wild. John C. Reilly is in The River Wild with David Strathairn. David Strathairn is in Good Night and Good Luck with George Clooney. George Clooney is in Ocean's 11 with Julia Roberts. And Julia Roberts is in Closer with Natalie Portman. What a crappy route. But I did it, and you do it. You make your own show, and you do it on live, okay? It's live. I remember when I told my students about the show, they're like, whatever. Like, this is at the end of the semester, because I try not to talk about it. I mention it, like, the first day, and then I try not to talk about it too much. Or I'll just say, like, oh, my show, or whatever. And then they were all like, oh, you do it every day? Oh, it's live? So I just did finished grading, and I gave them all Fs. Like and subscribe. Talk to you later. Bye. Should I fart into the microphone? Is a question I just had in my head, and I'm mature enough to know I shouldn't. Based on previous experience. Okay, bye.